Listen, the one great thing with this industry, it doesn't matter about your education, it doesn't matter about your background, it doesn't matter if you're, you know, mixed race, it doesn't matter if you're, it doesn't, and none of that is academic. I mean, I think what's fantastic in terms of what's going on right now is the diversity agenda, something which we're really passionate about at Marshall, and I'm really proud of the sort of representation we've got in terms of diversity on our PLC board. If I look at our sort of the real senior management within our organisation, sort of the directors, our PLC board, and sort of people who have accountable function responsibilities. So be that IT, be that compliance. I'd say we've probably got about 35% on our female. So that's absolutely fantastic. So I think it doesn't matter what your background is. I think the number one thing for me is it's about that. What's your mindset? What's your attitude like? And there is no other industry, I believe, where you can genuinely go from car cleaner to CEO as long as you've got the right attitude. So I think that makes a big difference personally. So I still think that's possible. And you look at some of the guys who are leading some of the big automotive groups now, they've all got a huge background. I mean, a huge varying degree of backgrounds. I mean, there's a lot of people who've come from the finance route now. So if you look at a lot of the CEOs, they've come from finance. But you look at guys like Darren at Sitner. He's a guy who's worked his way through the ranks, and I think it's quite personally, I think it's a good thing to see people come through the ranks, because I think people like to see that, because it gives people something to aspire to, because I think people then want to see, actually, I can be a Saturday salesperson and a car cleaner and work your way up to the CEO. So, you don't have to. I think when you see people come bang straight in at that level and they've got no experience, then I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think there's lots of people who've got fantastic experience there. But I think I think the other thing it does is when you work your way through the ranks, I can say to people with absolute conviction, I know what it's like to work 7 days a week. I know what it's like to, go out on a Saturday night and then go into work on a Sunday morning with a hangover. I know what it's like when customers cancel. I know what it's like running a dealership. I know what it's like on service reception. I know what it's like handling customers. So I think having that, being the ability to relate to people, I think is quite important as well.